Haiyan Typhoon, absolutely extraordinary resilience that you've shown. I respect you, Philippines. Whatever you do on the athletics track and in the competition, we all know that you're winners already because you've come through so well. You've shown great heart and spirit in that extraordinary difficult time. So good luck to you, Philippines. 210 athletes. They've had a few problems, and even a national record swimmer, Denjili Cordero, is not actually here in Nepal. Didn't make it because of some funding problems. Same with the Dragon Boat team, who are actually world champions. So they've had their problems, but they're targeting 30 gold medals. They're looking particularly at boxing, wushu, judo, basketball and billiards, and they may well surprise a few in badminton as well. That's certainly gaining strength. Of course, they've missed out because there's no softball or baseball or lawn tennis included in this run. I know that they're all dedicating their success, whatever success they have, to the victims of the typhoon. So good luck to the Philippines. Guess who's coming up next? Well, there they are. It's Singapore. Dipnalim Prasad, the athletics hurdler, is leading the way, and just look at that proud smile. What a moment for the youngster. Absolute fantastic moment for her. Brothers were in track and field. She said, I followed suit and fell in love with the sport, so good on her. Well done, Dipnalim Prasad. We've got so many things to say, not much time to say it, but the young lions did well last night. Sahil Sahami did well for the goal that beat Vietnam. And obviously the acting minister for culture, community and youth, Lawrence Wong, is there to lend his support as well. It's been very, very supportive. The water polo team have already beaten Myanmar 21-13 in the final match to take their 25th straight SEA Games gold. That is a world record in any sporting achievement. Absolutely extraordinary. So congratulations, Sam Wong, team manager. Congratulations to all of the water polo team once again. My thoughts go back to the time when Tanning Bok and Tanning Liang were there, really making waves in the water polo pool. Joel Pang, a former sprinter, is now a sailor in the 470 class. But I can't go without saying a well done, and let's hope for Joseph Schooling, the 18-year-old, who's got 5 national records, a butterfly extraordinaire, 3 individual events he'll be in, and we expect gold medals in that. Darren Lim, of course, as well. Aaron Kwek and Teo Chen-Run, they're all there, and we're hoping for big things from them. So well done, Singapore. Table tennis as well. But we look forward to great things from Singapore. But Thailand, of course, another of the giants of Southeast Asian Games, are here now. And one thing you can guarantee, Thailand will be working very, very hard to be competitive with Indonesia at the top ladder. Myanmar have already started well, but their chef de mission is Thana Chai Prasit. The Deputy Prime Minister Yuko Lim Tong wished the team well and targeted 110 to 130 gold medals. He said that
129 officials and athletes. Thailand was the host country.
Too many traditional and combat sports, the Thais say, in this particular Southeast Asian Games. But they did pick up 2 Chin Long goals in the preliminary matches before the opening. So they picked up 2 out of the 8. The other 6, guess what? Myanmar picked them up. Well, that's their privilege. In athletics, of course, they'll be looking at the 33-year-old Wasana Winato to win her 11th gold medal. Can you believe that? 11 gold medals, the most versatile athlete ever in Southeast Asia. 400-meter specialist, 400-meter hurdle specialist, and heptathlon specialist as well. Lots of expected of her in badminton. In the women's singles, they're looking at trying to get it a 1-2, a gold and silver. They've got Nichon, and they've also got Busanan. Of course, Tanongsak as well in the men's singles will be battling Tien Minh from Vietnam. So lots again expected of Thailand, and they're traditionally great performance in the Southeast Asian Games. Timor-Leste, the newest recruit into the Southeast Asian Games family. And well, we'll see whether or not they can win any medals. To be quite honest, they will always struggle because of not just their population, but they're starting from a very low base plate.
This is from
base place, but it's great to see them here.
Composed of 62 officials and athletes. The flag bearer is Miss Francilia Marquez Cabral of Asian Cycling Championship 2012 and 2013.
Francilia Marquez Cabral is the flag bearer, and I think you heard 60 plus representatives. So I can tell you, any medal for Timor-Leste will be celebrated more profoundly than any other medal that is won in these games. So look out for the name, Timor-Leste, and if you see any kind of medal, then it will be a huge celebration at their homeland, I can tell you. And the drummers continue and the girls continue marching, and that's very, very clever. And she hasn't dropped it yet. I bet her mum's having kittens at the moment just watching it. Good girl, well done. Proud, proud president, no doubt at all. Vietnam is the next up. I've got 511 athletes. 286 men, 225 women, competing in 29 sports. They've actually won 9 golds already, and most of those in wrestling and wushu. They've got a target of 75 golds. I think that's a little bit underplayed as well for Vietnam.
Ladies and gentlemen,
they were third with 96 in 2011, so we never know.
744 officials and athletes.
The surprise loss to Singapore last night was obviously a huge disappointment to Vietnam, but they will be coming back strongly with athletics. Particularly, they've got 43 track and field representatives. They're targeting 10 to 12 golds in athletics, and look out particularly for Nguyen Thi Wan, who was a young sprinter. There's no gymnastics, of course, at these games, and that was one of the areas in which Vietnam excelled. So disappointment there, but it's one of the ways that the Southeast Asian Games is set up. You've got some core sports, and then you've got some, I think I'd call them advantage sports to the home or host nation. Those that they choose, which they know they're going to have a really good chance of excelling in. Huang Huy Phuoc is the flag bearer, swimming 100 meters free and fly gold medalist. So Vietnam, we wish them well. We had a fantastic time in Hanoi when they hosted the Southeast Asian Games for the first time. Lots of great memories from those days. So good luck, Vietnam. Thailand have won the Southeast Asian Games on 11 times. Both the Siak Games and in the modern era, Siak Games. Indonesia 10. So Thailand and Indonesia really fighting for the top honours. But guess who's going to be coming up next? Already the crowd sense an emotional entry here. And Sepak Takraw are honoured here with Aung Chom Myint as the flag bearer. That's a one. There he is. Fantastic. Huge pride and privilege for him. And I tell you, because I've seen Myanmar Sepak Takraw, he's a fabulous player. Brilliant player. This is a wonderful moment for the president and his lady. And what gorgeous costumes we see displayed by the national team. They are absolutely beautiful.
ဝင်းများမှာရွှေသင်းစိတ်စုရရှိခဲ့သူအားကစားသမားပဲဖြစ်ပါတယ်ရှင်
Utensen must be absolutely popping with excitement here. The president, look at him. Well, he'll be looking out over not just a beautiful sight, but a sight of expectation. They will all want their teams and players to do so well. As I mentioned before, in Rangoon in 1961, they were winners with 35 gold medals in the SIAC Games. They won in Rangoon also in 1969 with 57 gold medals. And they've never been in the top 3 in the history of the SIAC Games. So since 1977, when it was hosted for the first time in KL as the Southeast Asian Games. So this will be a big, big moment. Can they actually reach the top 3? Can they do even better and go to top spot? Their ambition is certainly there to do so. They've got some great performers, and they have been dedicated to the cause. And in case you're wondering what they're going to do with all these facilities here in Eppadao afterwards, I've got it on good authority that in fact this particular stadium is going to form the centre of the new sports university. So at least you're going to have an extraordinary facility that will be hosting all the youngsters from the whole of Myanmar who are showing great promise and also great intellect as well. So it is the launch, it is the start of a new era, not only in sport but also in Myanmar and the world. There are some gold medalists you can see already holding their gold medals, even at the opening ceremony, which is a bit strange, isn't it? But what a thrill for them. Some of them have actually finished already at the opening ceremony. Well, what a thrill. They've got 18 gold medals. That was the last count. There's probably a few more since I checked that, but altogether 460 gold medals at stake, gold and silver, and 637 bronze medals over 33 sports. We've had some great TV pictures, I have to say, some really good tracking cameras like this, and also some beautiful, beautiful atmosphere ones, and of course looking out at the crowd as well. It smiles all round in the golden land here. Well, you probably have heard me say it several times before, but I well remember my trip around Bangkok in 1975 wearing the Singapore red jacket, and it was a most extraordinary feeling of elation and great gratitude as well. All the years since then, I have had a huge interest in the performance of everyone in Southeast Asian Games. And I tell you, it's a wonderful occasion, not just for the individual performers, for the host country, but for all of us who can say we're part of it. Even you at home in Singapore, you're definitely part of this. The biggest contingent, Myanmar, will be coming to attention, and then we'll get on with the official part of the ceremonies. No danger of rain here this week, or for this evening. We had if you remember in Palembang, the opening ceremony, we had a downpour there, which obviously was a little disappointing, but they're all standing out there in glorious temperatures. Beautifully clear night in Eppadao.